Chale, I thought I was done. But the last video I posted, it's like it created some uproar and we just have to deal with it because I don't like to leave matters unsettled. We're just going to handle that matter right now. In my last video, I spoke about my cultural shocks in Ghana. I think one of the things that were said in that video is that the video was too short. In my mind, I thought I didn't want to create like a long video to bore you all, but since you all demand for it, we're just going to have more cultural shocks that I experienced while in Ghana, okay? This is why you came here from the title and the thumbnail. Ghanaian men are the most romantic men in Africa. That was one of the points I raised in that video and I stand corrected. But I gave my experience that during my time in Ghana, everywhere I went to, like the men are very intentional. They want to hold your back. They want to make sure that you're safely settled. And then I also shared that sometimes I would go to a place, say a restaurant, and I am eating and a random guy from nowhere is just going to come and it's like, the bill is sorted. To me, being thoughtful and manly and having a certain around you is romantic, okay? So when I mentioned that Ghanaian men are romantic, or that I found Ghanaian men to be very romantic, the comment section just scattered. One part of the comment section that was like, should not be listening to that thing that Ghanaian men are crazy. And there's another side that was like, yes, that's true. Ghanaian men are super, super romantic. I'm going to be asking a couple of Ghanaians. They're going to come up here and they're going to tell us their opinion on how Ghanaian men are. And they're going to be the judge if my assessments are right and everything like that.
So my name is Ruthable from Ruth and Ruthable here on YouTube. Kindly check out my channel and subscribe for amazing content. So as a Ghanaian lady, I just want to put something out there. Our Ghanaian men are romantic, but it's not all of them. It's not all of them. What I want to say here is some of them are super romantic, and being with them is like heaven. Mind blown. Boom. Yes. And again, those my brothers can serve. They can serve. When they give you breakfast, no cold water, hot water breakfast, hot tea burning your mouth, they'll give it to you like this. Yeah, they are breakfast service. So we have some of them that are super romantic and some of them that are wild breakfast service. I don't think it's just my Ghanaian men. It's not just them. But that one is a topic for another day.
This is like an interactive video, okay? Because we're going to have people come up and they're going to like prove some of the points that I am trying to make. Okay? The next thing that shocked me in Ghana is the Ghanaian pidgin. If you didn't read the title and you just jumped in here, I'm Cameroonian. And Cameroon is neighbors to Nigeria. We both speak pidgin. When a Nigerian speaks pidgin, I hear clearly. We have like some very tiny differences, you know, in our pidgin. We've intertwined so much so that a Cameroonian will speak pidgin and a Nigerian won't even know that this is a Cameroonian, you know. So when I came to Ghana, I'm hearing pidgin. I'm like, no, this is some other language. So that was a cultural shock. Ghanaian pidgin is like the Russian language. It is difficult to understand. So I came up with some questions or some phrases in English that I'm going to say in Cameroonian pidgin, and then I'm going to have some people say it in Ghanaian pidgin, okay? That works. So the first is, where are you going to? In Cameroonian pidgin, I'd say, Wusai you dey go? Wusai you dey go?
Ghanaian pidgin, bro, where you dey go? Like, where you dey go? Simple as that.
The next phrase on my list, what is it? In Cameroonian pidgin, we say 90. Now wait. In Ghanaian pidgin,
we say, what's up? Like, what's up? What they go on? Like, what's up? What they go on? Like, what's up? You understand?
The next phrase on my list is, I will eat all of the food. In Cameroonian pidgin, we say, I go chop all that chop. I go chop all the chop. Okay? And in Ghanaian pidgin, they would say,
I chop all the chew. Or you can do, I finish the chew. Sorry, I finish the chew. Bro, the chew finish.
And now the last phrase on my list is, I have heard. And in Cameroon pidgin, we say, I don't hear. Okay, I don't hear. In Ghanaian pidgin, they would say,
I've heard you. Bro, I hear you. I hear you.
The next thing that shocked me while I was in Ghana is how open Ghanaians are to talk about sexual activities. So, hey, it's a shock. It's a shock where I'm coming from. Like, Oh no, oh no, oh no. This is one of the things that just opened my eyes to know a little bit about Ghana. When I was growing up, there was this channel called GTV. It's Ghana Television. I don't remember let me check the meaning of GTV. Okay, that's going to take me a while to find the meaning. But I remember I used to watch GTV and KTN. KTN is like the Kenyan TV network, and then GTV used to show like plenty Ghana activities. Why did I even start watching GTV? It's because they used to show one series. It was an Indian series. I used to follow it with my legs and my arms, you know. So during those times when commercials come up, Ghana, they will sing and they're advertising a condom, and we're kids and we're like we're not supposed to be seeing this. Their adverts, they used to have syrups, like small drinks that you drink to be strong sexually and stuff like that. That was very strange for me. That time passed, I forgot about it. When I visited Ghana and I'm having conversation with people, I just discovered that the whole sex is not mystified like it is done in Cameroon. You know, they're very open to talk about sexual topics. If you watch, you see commercials of where I'm coming from. It's not the case at all. Another thing that shocked me during my stay in Ghana is that, let me take you back to before I left Cameroon. What I do is that before I travel to a new country, I study about the country. I watch what content creators are saying about the country. As a content creator, when I go to a place, every day costs me money. I don't want to reach there and start getting familiar to the things I want to film and stuff like that. So before traveling, I'd read about the place. I would watch what other content creators are saying about the place, you know, just so that I get my head into the whole atmosphere. Before traveling to Ghana, I watch several content creators, and they said when I'll go to Ghanaian market, they'll try to cheat me, and that every price that is given, I should make sure that I bargain and bring the price like really, really down. I'm used to that. When I go to buy in Cameroonian market, I can stay in the market, because when you tell me 1,000, I'll tell you I have 100. Yeah, guilty. So I was like, okay, so this is what they do in Ghana. Oh, this is normal. I've got this. Okay, I know how to deal with this. So my first market I experienced was the Makola market. Was it? I went with this mindset that I was watching from people's videos, how they are saying, oh, they are going to rip you off when you go to the market and they give you a price, make sure you bring the price down, I went with that mindset, and then I moved from one store to another. Like, everywhere I went to, they had fixed prices. This is also something that I experienced when I was in Tanzania. I went to the Kariakor market. Fixed prices from one shop to another. Fixed prices. If you don't have the money, bro, like, just pack and go. At first, I thought they were trying to rip us off. But then when I went one store to another, everybody has the same price. I'm like, if I stay with this same attitude, I'll spend the whole day in this market and I won't buy nothing. So we just had to buy at the price that they were giving. So this is what I'm saying. Some of the videos that you watch online, they are gonna mislead you. I'm telling you. Always make sure that you try to connect with the locals to find out about things in the country that you're going to. Also, with the fixed prices in most places I went to, it's a cultural shock, okay? Because in my country, one person can sell something at 1,000 francs and another person will sell it at 10,000 francs. Like, their price control laws, but people still be doing like illegal businesses, you know, especially with people who sell online. I didn't get to buy online in Ghana, but in my country, somebody will post a product and will say, IB for price, inbox me for price. What is on that price that you cannot put the price on the picture so that everybody will see? You want now that when I come with my profile and I have nice pictures and you feel like I have money, you will now say that, okay, this product that you sell normally for 2,000 francs, because you feel like I have some shishi, you're going to give me for 10,000 francs. Like, that's just theft. Let's just put it out there. It's unarmed robbery. Yep. Now, the next thing that shocked me in Ghana is how safe Ghana is. As a first-time traveler, I traveled to many strange places at night. I never felt threatened. I never lost something. At every point of my journey, I just felt safe. Like everywhere I went to, the people just made me to feel safe, and that was a shock. Hey, wait. First of all, in my country, I can't travel from Yaoundé in the day to reach at night in the northwest. No, like that will not even happen. If you don't know, we have like an ongoing crisis in that side. The security on the road, it's not giving. And then there are other parts of the country that when you're traveling to those places, you're calculating that this hour should not meet you on the road. This hour should not meet you in the park. During my stay in Ghana, me, I was just walking and just traveling. It's true that Jehovah was with me. Yeah, that's top on the list. But Ghana is really, really, really safe. The people are just lovely. Oh, let me share something. So I was in the Volta Region. this one is a good one. While I was in the Volta Region, the island I was on, you can leave your door open. And I was asking my host, this place, it's a community, you know, somebody can just leave from here, jump into your place and pick your stuff. I was like, how is security? Are there pickpockets around here? Stuff like that. And my host was like, no. They don't do that. You can keep your phone here, go to Togo and come back. You meet that phone there. And I was like, wow, the system is really, really amazing. How did they get to that point? And my host was like, in this place, everybody has their shrine. If you touch somebody's thing, you just go to the back of their house and call the thing's name 3 times. Phone. You grow mad. And I was like, ooh, okay. Nothing was stolen, nothing was missing, nothing was broken. I'm giving glory to God. You all asked for it, you asked for it, okay? And that's what I'm just giving you. The next thing on my list is that Ghanaians are very, very open. I'm very sorry that I will be talking about this comparing with Cameroon. Cameroon is my country. I love Cameroon so much and I'm praying for Cameroon all the time. But Cameroon is my case study as I'm talking about this now. The next thing that shocked me is how open Ghanaians are to sharing knowledge, to sharing their experiences. Okay, I think the only other time, and also I haven't traveled a lot, but the only other time I felt this type of way was when I visited Kenya and people wanted to be part of my video. If they see me holding a camera, they'll be like, oh, are you a vlogger? They'd want to show you around, they'd want to give you information, they'd want to be in your vlog, you know. I experienced that in Ghana. Ghana made my work as a content creator very easy. Ghana made my work as a content creator very easy. Oof! And another place that made my work easy was Ivory Coast. Yes, I didn't spend a lot of time in Ivory Coast, but the people are just so lovely. It's one of the similarities between Ghana and Ivory Coast. Like, you all are just sweet and darlings, and thank you so much. I'll go to a place, I'll be like, please, can I film? I'm a content creator from Cameroon, and I'm trying to create stories for my channel, you know, stuff like that. And they'll be like, yeah, sure, please go ahead, please go ahead, you know. It made my work so easy. It was a general thing from Accra to Cape Coast to Akosombo, like everywhere I went to, it was a general thing, you see. But my case study is the video I made about the kente. Before going to Ghana, I knew I wanted to vlog a story about the kente. And I was like, would they want to share like their secrets? Maybe it's been mystified. And where did I get this idea from? I visited the West Region of Cameroon. We have this we have this very beautiful fabric in Cameroon. We call it the ndop. It's just one of the prides of Cameroon, you know. It's such a beautiful fabric. So I went to the West Region when I did a West Cameroon tour, and Cameroon fashion was one of the stories I wanted to develop. So I went to the place, like it's an entire city. Just like in Kumasi, you know, like other places in Ghana produce the kente, but Kumasi is the, you know, like the headquarters of the kente, you know. So it's the same thing in Cameroon. People everywhere make the fabric, but if you go to Baham, every family produces the fabric. So I went to like the boss, the person who imports the fabrics and gives like subcontracts to people to produce the ndop for him. And I was like this, I'm a content creator. I'd like to write a story on the ndop, for my channel. The guy was like, no. After a while, he said, for me to be able to film for my channel about the production of the ndop, I'd have to pay him. That was about $1,000. My budget for the trip was not even close to that amount. And he was telling me they had to pay him that kind of money. So I just left it. And then eventually I found somebody, one of the people I was chatting with. I was just frustrated that day. I was like, where I traveled all the way to come get this story. I don't have that kind of money to film a story like that. And she was like, oh, okay. So this is the fabric that you're moving around and looking for. My mother does it. So come to my house. I'll show you. That's how she took me to their house. And I saw her mom making the fabric. And I was like, that man, 1,000. His mouth like $1,000. Okay, let me get back into the story. Like, normally, everywhere I go to when I'm filming, I keep like some money just to appreciate the people that gave me like space to film with them. I always just keep something small, you know, just to say thank you. So I was like, this money that I'm keeping like that, is it going to be enough? I don't want to go there and then they ask me for $1,000 because where I am now like that, they just take me like that upside down and shake $1,000 and not come out. So when I went, the place where I was lodging, people making kente there, and they were so happy for me to film even without payment. I'm like, ooh, okay, all right. In Ghana, people are open, and that was a cultural shock for me. Everywhere I went to, people were producing the kente, and they would even want me to film them. As usual, we're gonna talk about food. The universal spice of Ghana, which is the shito. Shito is eaten with everything, I think, except for fufu. But I know that there's somebody there who eats shito with fufu. I tasted shito for my first time and I was like, this is good. Shito looks like a stew. It looks like Cameroonian stew. It's made from a mixture of like spices, onion, shrimps, 1,000. So it has this fishy goo, this fishy taste. I'm talking about it and I'm salivating. It's so delicious. It is super delicious with rice. Shito. Shito and kelewele, like, delicious. On the dining table, there is shito. Every meal that people are eating, shito is like the salt. Permit me to call it that way. People eat bread and shito. People eat pancakes and shito. Like, you eat shito, your breakfast meals, with your lunch meals, with your supper meals, with your snacks. Like, add some shito. And I am pro shito, for shito, because shito is also delicious. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you're now satisfied with the extension of my cultural shock in Ghana, and please leave me a comment down below. Let's settle once and for all some things here, especially the part that talks about Ghanaian men being romantic. Leave me a comment down below and I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye.